everyone and welcome to the lesson. The topic of our lesson is crime and responsibility. Today we are speaking about different types of crimes and responsibility you can get for it. Besides, we are going to revise how to use infinitive and gerund. So let's start our work. Will you kindly open your books, page 46, exercise 1, and read the title? Have you been the victim of a crime? And there are some subtitles. Nasty attack, unlucky muggers, fraud victim, caught in the act, common trick. You are to spend 1 minute and say what you expect the text to be about. Подумайте минутку и выскажите предположение, о чем же мы будем читать текст. Well, you read the text now, and you are to put the titles to the texts. You have got 5 titles and 4 texts. It means 1 title is odd. As usual, you stop the video and complete the task. Now, we are listening to the text and checking what you have done.
Exercise 1, page 46.
Have you been the victim of a crime? Perhaps you've been taken for a ride by a con artist, or been the victim of some other petty crime. Or maybe the crime was something more serious. Let's see what our readers say. Fraud victim. Tuesday, October 26, 1634-06. Debbie.
A couple of months ago, I received a letter out of the blue saying I'd won a prize in an international lottery. I couldn't even remember buying a ticket. Anyway, I contacted the people the letter was from, who asked me to send them a fee to process my winnings. Like an idiot, I fell for it and sent them the money. I realized it was a scam when I didn't hear from them again. So basically, the prizes don't exist. These terrible fraudsters are just trying to trick gullible people, like me, into sending them money. The police say they've been investigating this crime for a while now, but they haven't found the culprits yet.
Caught in the act. Monday, November the 1st, 090312. Steve.
Burglars recently broke into our house while we were sleeping upstairs. My sister and I heard a noise, so we woke up our dad, who called the police. By the time the police arrived, though, the burglars had gone. While we were checking what they had taken, a neighbour reported a burglary at their house too. The police caught them red-handed. My dad's got to give evidence in court in a few weeks.
Nasty attack. Thursday, October the 28th, 11:14:32. David.
I used to think crime was just something that happened to other people, until I got mugged on the way home from school last year. The attacker just came out of nowhere, threatened me with a knife, grabbed my mobile phone and ran away. Fortunately, I was able to identify the mugger from a photo at the police station. He was a well-known criminal in the area, so the police knew where to find him. Anyway, he confessed to the crime, the police arrested him, and he received a 2-year prison sentence. I was shaken up and bruised, but it could have been a lot worse. I even got my phone back.
Common trick. Saturday, October the 30th, 20:11:54. Anna.
I was out shopping in the town centre when suddenly something that looked like bird mess landed on my shoulder. Immediately, a so-called passerby appeared with a cloth to wipe it off. It wasn't until I reached for my wallet to buy something that I realised it had been stolen. When I reported the crime to the police, I was told that this has been happening a lot lately. These people are professional pickpockets who use any means they can to distract their victims.
Well, I hope you managed with the task perfectly well, and now working further. There were some criminals named. There is a crime, there is a criminal, and there is an activity. So bank robbery, the criminal, bank robber, and what they do? They rob a bank. Spend 1 minute to complete the criminals in the table. Well, burglary. Then there is a burglar who burgles somebody's house. The crime is called mugging, so the person is a mugger and he mugs somebody. Shoplifting, shoplifter, shoplift. Theft. If there is a theft, there is a thief, and thieves steal. They steal something like cars, money, and other things. Vandalism, vandal, and vandalize. Pickpocketing, pickpocket, and they steal something. Kidnapping, kidnapper, kidnap. So please learn these words. I think many of them are new for you. Now, working with the words, we are to choose the correct word. Spend 2 minutes doing this exercise. Then we will check. You stop the video and do the exercise. Well, let's check. Adam has got to go to court for a driving offense. Нарушение правил дорожного движения. The burglars were arrested and taken to court. Предстали перед судом. It's illegal to trespass on private property. Illegal – незаконно. The judge found him guilty of murder. Признал его виновным. The murderer received a life sentence. Приговор. There were no witnesses to the accident. Witnesses – свидетели. Learn the words. They are useful. Now, We are to use these words given here, and you are to transform their grammar tenses. Arrest, appear, confess, chase, pay, get, let, find, make, sentence, convict, and break. If you are not sure in the meaning of some words, check them in the dictionaries. Spend 2 minutes again to complete the sentences. Well, checking. Have you ever broken the law? Well, I once had to pay a fine for speeding. Did the man confess to the burglary? Yes, the police have arrested him and he is appearing in court on Thursday. So the thieves didn't get away with the robbery then? No, they didn't. The security guards chased after them, so they didn't manage to make off with the money. Did the judge find the man guilty of dangerous driving? Yes, but he let him off with just a heavy fine. Is it true that your neighbor has just been convicted of fraud? Yes, he has been sentenced to 10 years of prison. I hope you managed. Learn the words to be sure when speaking about crimes. And what I want you to remember to take notes of and learn. When we speak about infinitive, we use infinitive to express purpose. So we go somewhere to do something. We use infinitive after would forms. We use infinitive after adjectives like angry, glad, happy, and so on. In the constructions with to and enough, infinitive is used too. Verbs to remember. After them, there is infinitive. Here are they bigger. After question words, you use the infinitive. Be careful that bare infinitive without to is used after modal verbs and after verbs like let, make, hear, see. As for in form, remember the cases when we use in forms. So at home you are to revise these rules. Дома попрошу повторить эти правила. Правила употребления инфинитива, которые я только что показала. Можно вернуться в видео и пересмотреть. И правила употребления герундия. Постарайтесь вспомнить, может быть, поднять конспекты прошлого года, когда употребляется герундий. Well, for today that's all. Goodbye.